with innovations like wireless device charging and Intel Wi-Fi, which is wireless display. We've also eliminated the hassle of remembering multiple passwords. Yeah, TrueKey by Intel Security uses features unique to you to safely and easily unlock your apps, your sites, and your devices. And Intel is delivering lightning-fast performance on Intel-based tablets and smartphones, providing you with the freedom to watch, to play, and to be productive any way you choose. So, how would you like to experience creativity with your own digital masterpiece? How about that? Learn about how filmmaker Chris Coppola and the students used Intel technology to bring their stories to life in brilliant 4D resolution, or explore a new way to produce and experience video. Yes, with drones or GoPro and Thunderbolt technology by Intel. You're going to be able to create in 360 degrees. Intel RealSense technology allows you to experience new dimensions. Now, this technology can sense your presence. It can determine your speed, and also comprehend your range of motion. It's going to change the way that you interact with your personal computing devices forever. Now, Intel RealSense technology lets you do things like, I don't know, swipe, grab, move, zoom in, zoom out, without ever touching your keyboard, your mouse, or your screen, providing a whole new level and dimension and opening the doors to that virtual world. And Intel also enables you to experience possibilities. Discover new devices powered by Intel processors that redefine computing. Like a 2-in-1 combines a razor-thin laptop with an ultra-fast tablet so that you get the best of both worlds in one device. A portable all-in-one, it turns any service into a gaming, creative, and entertainment center. Intel Edison, now that allows inventors to invest the future of wearables and smart devices, allowing for an increase in possibilities across all categories. With Intel inside, my friends, you're going to be able to experience excitement. Powered by Intel, the Google Nexus player is redefining home entertainment, from personalizing your TV viewing experience by synchronizing across your Android devices to creating an eye-popping gaming environment with 3D and Intel Iris graphics. Now, the Nexus player is entertainment tailored just for each of you. Intel gives you more ways than ever to experience expression. Discover how Intel is innovating the future of wearable technology. It's smarter. Yes, you can get smarter about your health. You discover new ways to track your fitness and your sleep patterns with the help of Basis Peak and SMS Audio Biosports in-ear headphones. You'll be able to see what happens when beauty meets intelligence. With opening, you like that, do you? Right, Nika, with our intelligence communication accessory smart bracelet, is designed specifically for the stylish, connected woman. Is that you? I thought so. You're also going to be able to meet and chat with the winner of our Make It Wearable Challenge, inspiring folks like you that are now using technology. Right here at Spotlight, we are showing you some of the ways that Intel is powering amazing new experiences for the world and for each and every one of you in it. So yes, my question to you is, do you want to experience amazing? I'm sorry, what? Yes, that's what I thought. Very good, but that's about what we're going to do right here. At the Spotlight stage, we've always loved being able to show you new experiences, new technology. This is no exception. We've been studying the way people interact with technology, and we're working very hard to free us all from everyday frustrations. We're leading that charge to make power cords, to make charging cables, things of the past, just obsolete. But before we get started and bring out our next guest, I want you to take a couple minutes, please, and watch this video. gentlemen, please welcome to our spotlight stage. Are you right? There he is. Kumar Shinswamy.
Thank you.
I understand you're General Manager of Wireless Charging for Intel Experience.
That's right.
And you're going to be able to share with us exactly what's happening now with wireless charging.
Exactly. That's what I'm going to talk about today.
Beautiful. Thank you very much.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. Hello, everybody. How's CES opening day 2015? Hopefully you're having a great time right now. So, I'm supposed to talk about wireless charging, which I promise you I will. But before I do that, I wanted to talk about what is the problem we are trying to solve, right? Phil introduced me as Intel Experience Group, part of being the Intel Experience Group. What is user experience? If you just boil it all down, it's about trying to solve problems you and I face, okay? So let's talk about what's the problem we are trying to solve over here. Okay, so I walked into the show floor. I like to travel light, right? I see a whole bunch of bags out here, great, but I like to walk like about 3-4 miles during CES, so I try to go light. But I have to carry this. How many of you have this in your bag? Show me a raise of hands. How many of us have this in the bag? Now that's not it. I got to carry my phone charger, right? You can't live without it. Now that's not it, right? I can't find a plug, for heaven's sake, so I got to carry this with me. Who carries this in their bags? Now, so that's the problem, right? All of us have this problem where we have to carry half a dozen cables. I have a phone, I have a tablet, I have a PC, I have a wearable. At the end of the day, I'm just powering these devices. Why do I need 6 cables to transfer power to these things? Why can't I just have something simple? Why can't I just avoid this confusion of a USB connector, an XYZ connector? I don't know what these things are. I don't want to deal with them, right? I'm sure you feel that way. Now, let me tell you a story, right? I'm sure all of you are returning back from holiday vacations, at least I am. I was out traveling with my family last week, and I was at the security checkpoint at the airport, and the airport, the security guard over there says, "Hey, get all the wires out of your bag." It's like, I'm traveling, me, my wife, and my kids. We are out there. So we open up, and we start removing all the electronics and the wires. And it's a mound, okay? It's amazing. It's like a mound in a bag. That's what goes in, right? That's what's happening in our lives today. That's the problem which we're trying to solve, okay? Eliminating connectors, trying to worry about what goes where. I don't want to deal with it. And if you're like me, I travel all over the world. I also carry this little plug adapter. When I travel to China, it's one plug. When I travel to Japan, it's another plug. It's frustrating, okay? Wireless charging is a mechanism. It's just a tool to solve this problem. Now, but there is something else. There is an underlying emotion, which is even more important out here. And let me tell you about the worst day of my life, okay? The worst day of my life was, I live in Portland, and I travel to San Francisco quite often. I go to San Francisco, and I'm playing on my phone, I'm doing stuff on my phone on the flight over. I'm at like about 50% battery charge on my phone when I land at San Francisco. Do you know why it's the worst day of my life? I forgot to take my charger, okay? I'm at San Francisco. I don't know when my next meeting is. I can slowly see the darn indicator going down. 50, 49, 48. How many of you feel that way? How many of you track your battery life on a daily basis, on an hourly basis, right? It's like almost everybody out there. That's what happens, guys. That's an anxiety which we have. We have to manage that. I don't want to deal with that anymore. I don't want to have you guys to have the worst day of my life. So what are we doing? Intel is working on innovative solutions, and one of that is wireless charging, okay? I'm going to talk about 3 things today. Okay, first I'm going to talk to you about the technology, even better. I'm going to show you what the technology looks like. Second, I'm going to talk about standards. Standards is boring, you know. I'm not going to talk too much about it, but I'll talk a little bit about it so that you know something good is happening in the marketplace. But the third thing is, how is this thing going to work? How is this thing going to be available everywhere? Because only if it's available everywhere is it truly going to be effective. So let me walk through all these 3 points and go from there. So to do that, let me actually not talk about the technology. Let me actually show you what the technology looks like. So what we have out here you know, it looks nice and fancy, but the top out here, this is like a Korean countertop. How many of you people have heard of Korean countertops, right? You probably have it in your kitchen. If you go to your local coffee store, if it's the bar, that's a Korean countertop, right? If you're staying at the hotel, the bar out there is a Korean countertop. So we work with DuPont. DuPont is the company which manufactures Korean countertop, and we actually put a wireless charging thing embedded underneath it. You don't know what's happening out here, but let me show you how it works. Simple phone. Okay, this is like a Samsung phone. What we have done is we have replaced the back cover with Intel's wireless charging technology. Okay, so it's very simple. You just pop off your back cover, put it back on, as simple as that. Then I go put it on top of that. Okay. Hopefully the demo gods work with me today. It is on. Maybe I have better luck with my iPad. Let's see how good. So this is a normal iPad, and I have a cover built for it, a nice fancy cover. But guess what? Inside of this cover, right over here on the front side out here, I have a wireless charging receiver built in. So I can take this out. So you have a phone with chargers on the thing. Then you can just take your iPad and put it on top of that. You can see it charging immediately, right? So you go put it on top of it, your tablet starts charging. Okay, so my phone works on it, my tablet works on it, but guess what? It's Intel, so there will always be a PC, right? You just put a PC on top of it, and that should start charging. Okay? So the idea is that you have a single place where you'll be able to charge your phones, your tablets, and your PCs. So you've eliminated like 3 wires, and you've replaced it with something simple, which you can have it at your home. So how does this thing look? It's something very simple, right? All we have is a module like this. So let's say all of us, I don't know about you guys, I charge my phone right next to my nightstand, right? Go to your nightstand, we can pull this thing out, you can stick this thing underneath your nightstand, okay? Take this thing and snap it in. That's it. Your nightstand is now wireless charging capable. You can put your phone on top of it, it's going to charge. You can put your PC on top of it, it's going to charge. What do you guys think? How cool is that? Right? It just, no, I don't have to worry about which interface I need to connect, right? I don't need to worry about how many wires I need to carry, right? That's the idea. Now, there is something important Intel is doing, which now leads to the standard side of the world. It's easy for Intel to go do its own thing, but that's useless, right? Because then all I'm doing is creating yet another connector for you, right? But what Intel is doing is we are working together with industry partners like Samsung, Lenovo, and a range of other folks to form a standard, okay? And what that standard does is ensures that all the device makers and people who build accessories are going to be doing it on a single standard, okay? Now, there were 3 standards in the marketplace. We announced yesterday that we are consolidating it, 2 of the main standards are consolidating to form 1 standard. Power Matters Alliance and Alliance for Wireless Power, those are 2 key standards out in the marketplace. They're merging to form a single standard. So the industry is consolidating and people are going to start adopting this technology pretty rapidly. And that's the standard side, I won't talk too much about that. But the third most important thing is, it's not good enough that my phone has it or I have an accessory right next to my nightstand. I want everywhere I go in my day, I want to have wireless charging ready to go. So in my cafe, into the coffee shop which I go, I want to have wireless charging. At work, I want to have wireless charging. In my car, I want to have wireless charging, right? Wireless charging needs to be everywhere. And so Intel cannot do this alone. We are working with a range of partners to go make this happen. In fact, about a couple of months ago, we announced a partnership with Emirates Airlines. Emirates Airlines is one of the world's largest international airlines. And we are working with them to actually deploy wireless charging kits in the Dubai airport, Dubai lounge. So you will start seeing solutions like this coming out in the marketplace quickly. Now, I won't spoil the surprise. So we have our keynote by Intel CEO later today. we are going to do more announcement of key partners who are going to be deploying the solution. So please, if you're not already planning on going there, please plan to go there to hear some of these exciting announcements. So the idea is that we'll be working with a range of partners across a range of verticals, including hotels, airports, cafes, name it, schools, even your workplace. We'll be working with them to get these things installed. So guess what? Your battery life will never go below 70%. I have one of these kits in my desk, right? So whenever I'm at my work, I put my phone on top of my desk. Something magical happens. My phone never goes below 70% battery throughout the day. Who wants that? Just raise your hands and say, who wants their phone to never go below 70% battery? No kidding, right? It's just brain dead not to have it. And that's what we want to enable, right? Imagine a future you never have to worry about charging your device on a daily basis. It just happens as a part of your life. And that's what we want to do with wireless charging. So, we have a lot of areas where you can experience this yourself. There is a Freedom booth right on the other side of this seating area where you can actually see how wireless charging works. Right outside next to the fancy Jaguar out there, you can actually take some of your phones, test it out in covers, and see how it works. Okay, and we also have booths all over the locations for you to test out wireless charging. So what do you guys think? How cool is this?
Ladies and gentlemen,
Have a great CES.
Swami, my friend, amazing, wonderful technology, and of course you made everyone in here want this pedestal right here.
Excellent.
They want that.
I hope so, really soon. This year, I promise.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Appreciate it.